Monday, November 4th, and I bet you didn't think I was going to do a live after last night's little live, but you know, I'm determined I'm not going to let the trolls bother me. They're not going to stop me, okay? And I'm going to get on here and I'm going to do lives whenever I feel like it, whenever I have the time to do it, and that's what I'm doing right now. 12 o'clock. So maybe I can catch some of you ladies at lunch and you can watch while I am making probably our supper for tonight, which will be chicken salad. Yes, I've done chicken salad videos many a times, but I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again. So I am about to, I've done the prep work, and now all I'm down to is the mixing, okay? So if you are my subscriber, let me know you're here in the comments, and we will continue this little process of making chicken salad, okay? I'm gonna go get me, where's my little stool? I think my stool's out there. I like to sit when I do all this, but I don't see the stool right now. Okay, Sandra. Well, hello, Sandra. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, we're right here at noon on the dot. Funny thing, I had my chiropractor appointment this morning. My appointment was at 10:30. I was sitting in their parking lot at 9:30. But I went in at 10 and they called me right back. And then I was already on my way back home, able to stop by my favorite barbecue place, sat in their parking lot, had my barbecue, came home, and of course, my clock in my car hasn't been turned back, and I'm still thinking of 2 days ago time, which meaning I'm an hour above, and I'm thinking, well, I probably have enough time to get back to the house and make the chicken salad and clean up from that, and then do maybe a few other things before I have to turn around and go right back to where I came from, all the way across town. It's something that just can't be avoided today. But and then I got here. I looked at the clock and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's 11:30. So I am an hour ahead of myself. Hey, Italian Rose. Hey, Cynthia. Oh, we're doing good, doing good. How did your appointment go? Oh, it was good. It was a chiropractor appointment. I go every 6 weeks to get an adjustment, and it really, really helps. But anyway, so yeah. If Italian Rose, if Rose and Cynthia, if y'all just popped on, we cannot hear you. Can y'all hear me? What does M stand for in the back? Somebody let me know if you can hear me. Somebody just said they can't hear me, so I don't know if that's a joke or what. Yes, no, we can hear you. Okay. Okay, thank you, thank you. So, okay, good, great. So I'm gonna go ahead and stir up this chicken salad. And I've done this, like I said, several times already. Here you got on my end. Okay, good, good. First off, I got to clear up some of this. We do have a few colds going around in the house, and if y'all don't, and I'm just going to pass this along. Get some elderberry. Get you some elderberry. We've got all kinds of elderberry gummies, capsules. This stuff right here is good. That stuff right there is good. And we also have elderberry syrup in the refrigerator, so we're big elderberry people here. So at the first signs of colds, sniffles, or whatever, we start pumping this stuff in. Along with honey. Honey. I try to buy local, but when I can't buy local, I just get from Sam's. You know, I know a lot of people are on the fence saying, well, they say they've always said you should buy local honey. But I don't know how true that is, just to be honest. So I use whatever honey we have. or whatever we can get. Okay, another thing. This food processor I have right here, y'all may have one, you may know of someone that has one. This thing is ancient. This thing right here is probably about 30 years old, at least. We, 25 years ago, got it at a yard sale for like $5. Okay? And it is worth every cent, the whole $5. Because it has been used and used and used. And I might have told y'all in another video, sometime last week, maybe 2 weeks ago now, I had stopped at another estate sale and they had one almost identical to it. They were asking 10. Long story short, they ended up taking 5 for it. And is it wild honey? I don't know if it's wild honey or not. But anyways, let me tell you this before I finish. So yes, I got another one because I'd already told Ron. I said, if we see another one of these, I want to get another one. I said, it's old and they don't make them like they used to. You know, counter shelf food processor. And I use it a lot. I especially use it a lot when I am making the chicken salad. Because I've cut all this stuff up by hand before, and I'll tell you what, it's a process, and it takes a long time to do it. Okay? So, anyways, I've already prepped. I've already gotten. I put 6 pieces of chicken in my pressure cooker this morning before I left. Of course, it's done. The chicken's done. And then I went to the refrigerator to pull out my celery. I thought I had more celery than what I did. And usually when I make chicken salad, I try to I try to put 1 rib per breast. 1 rib per breast. That's my rule of thumb on chicken salad. Well, I only had 5 and I had 6 breasts. So I thought, you know what? I'll leave the broth. Ew, it's still kind of hot. The broth and the other, actually, that's probably a piece and a half of chicken in there. I'm gonna leave that, leave it in the broth, pull it out tomorrow, and I'll make white chicken chili tomorrow night for supper. So to get on with this, I have already done 2 cups of pecans, not pecans, pecans. Really, really fine. It's about as almost like powder fine. The celery, I've already chopped that up. That was 5 pieces, probably 5 skinny pieces. So, and then I go downstairs to get my mayonnaise out and realize my container's almost empty. But I had this up here in the refrigerator. So, and I will use whatever is in here, and I hope it's at least, I hope it's somewhat full. Yeah. So it's easy. Chicken salad is very, very easy to make, especially when you have a food processor. So I am going to use all that. That's almost a full quart jar. And if it doesn't look like it's enough, then I'll come back and add whatever's in there. But I'm going to put all that in there. Chicken salad. Yeah, it takes a lot of mayonnaise, and I do have family members that detest mayonnaise, but they love this chicken salad. Go figure. Yep. I've got one daughter that practically gags at the smell of mayonnaise, but she could eat her weight in chicken salad. And as you can see, there's a lot of mayonnaise in this chicken salad. So, and the next thing I will put in is, maybe I turn a light on, that might help. It's kind of cloudy, overcast out there today. Maybe that's a little bit better. So I have that much of an open jar. I've got the full jar, but I want to go ahead and use what I've already got. So I'm going to go ahead and pour all this in here. There we go. And all I'm gonna add is some pepper. Not much. You don't want to get it too salty. Now this may look like a lot, but you gotta keep in mind this is a big bowl. A big bowl. And salt, and I will come back in and add a little bit of garlic powder. As soon as I find it. There it is. Garlic powder. Lane's Barbecue. Granulated garlic. Okay. Okay, and that's it. Now, I call this the dressing part, and I like to get this stuff mixed all the way up before I add the chicken. You know, you just want to blend in the celery and the pecans and the relish. Get it all good and mixed in. Because more than likely, I'm probably going to have to come back and add a little bit more mayonnaise and probably a little bit more relish. But maybe I won't have to add anything. Maybe I'll have just enough here. And it's about like that. It looks like oatmeal. Yeah, oatmeal. So, here we go with 1 plate of chicken. And when you make chicken salad, look at that. That's how fine it should be. Not in big old chunks. Ugh. Really fine. Okay. And here's the rest of it. And yes, I have a big family, and I think you ladies that are subscribed to me, you've heard me say before, and this is no exaggeration, my kids could eat chicken salad for breakfast, lunch, and supper, and snack on it in between. And that's how much they love chicken salad. I don't. Maybe it's because I've made so much of it. I'm being funny here. I'm about to be like funny right here. When we get to heaven, maybe one of the questions I would like to ask God, how many pounds of chicken salad did I make in my lifetime? So, I'm glad I'm not keeping up with the comments, and I'm sorry for you moderators that are having to do this. But I'll try to take care of that on my end in just a second, as soon as I get this mixed up a little bit more. And as you can see, it's not very similar to my ingredients, but the oats. I think you said much smaller batch. No, darling, I didn't mean I have oats in this. No, I do not have oats in the chicken salad. When I did that, I said, the dressing part should look like the consistency of oats. Not that I have oats. No, I don't have oats in my chicken salad. But that's okay. I can see maybe I didn't make myself clear on that. Okay, definitely not enough relish. It's not enough relish, and it's almost. Maybe I just need, and this is a hard part, y'all, is stirring this stuff up. Usually when my sons are here or at home, I I get them to stir this up? You gotta have muscles to stir this stuff up. I don't know. I said it looks like it needs more. Maybe it's just fine the way it is. I don't have my taste testers here, so I don't know. Chicken salad. Do you season with spices? The only thing that I put in when I'm cooking the chicken is pepper and salt. And then if you caught it just a minute ago, I sprinkled more salt and pepper in and lightly added garlic powder. So, and that's about it. I don't think I'm going to add anything else to it. I think that's just really pretty much the consistency it should be. If y'all can see this, I am not about to make a sandwich. I just got through eating barbecue before I got home, and but this is the way it is. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it just like that. Just like that. And now, to store it, I'm gonna put it back in the jar that the mayonnaise was in. Doesn't hurt a thing. It looks ready to serve, and yeah, so. And I'll tell y'all a little story behind why I'm making chicken salad today. Okay, we have been living in this community that we're in coming up on 3 years, I want to say, in February. Well, when we moved up here, it kind of took me away from my regular mechanic. And we're always going to have some kind of car problem every now and then. So we do our research on mechanics before we go. You know, we check them out on the internet and all that and see what their ratings are. Okay, well, to get to it, we found a very, very good mechanic up here, and thank the good Lord, he's not just a good mechanic, he's a good Christian too. And he shows that in the way he conducts his business and the way he talks, just everything about him. So, to say that, in the past, let's say 6 weeks, maybe 2 months, I've kind of had an issue with one of my cars. My daughter had an issue with hers. Well, we thought. So we take it down there to the mechanic, and he checks it out, and this is like in between six weeks to 2 months. And, you know, runs his little things and checks this and checks that, and then he comes back and says, there's nothing wrong with it. He says, I checked everything. He says, I'll tell you just like I tell everybody else, you know your car better than I do. He says, all I can tell you to do is keep driving it, and, if there's really something wrong with it, you'll know here soon. And so after all that, we would say, okay, great. How much do we owe you? And he says, you don't owe me anything. I didn't even work on the car. I just tested a couple of things. But you took time to do this. Doesn't matter. You're good. You're a loyal customer. Go. Have a good day. So he's done that twice for us already. And, my husband Ron says, Ron told him this last time. He says, well, my wife makes a really good chicken salad. Maybe we can bring y'all lunch one day. And he says, now you're talking. He says, I love some chicken salad. So this was part of the reason, because I don't know if obviously I'm not going to get it there for lunchtime. And I like it to be really ice cold to begin with. And even my kids say they love chicken salad the day I make it, but for whatever reason, and I know it, I get it, they say it's always better the next day because it's had time for all the flavors in it to mingle. So Yeah, Lord willing, we will run him and some of his employees some chicken salad by tomorrow. And I don't throw these little jars out because it had relish in it, same stuff that I'm making my chicken salad, so I'll just go back. You know, why dirty up another container? So yeah. And so there's the story on that. So that was part of the reason I made the chicken salad today. And my kids don't just, when I say they love snacking with it too, they eat it with crackers, or one of their other favorite things is getting those big Fritos scoops and eating the chicken salad that way. But in my book, and I know some will differ on this, if it says salad, I want it ice cold. I know there are some people that like German potato salad, and usually that is served warm. I still like it cold. So, I'm sorry for you ladies if there's some of the same class that was on yesterday's live is on today. As you noticed, I haven't been keeping up with the comments, and that makes me happier because I don't have to view them. The bad ones anyway. But that's all for right now, folks. I'm just going to bag up Ziploc bags. You know, you learn things. When you come from a big family, you avoid whatever you can not to have to wash an extra dish. So I will store the rest of this in a Ziploc bag. Once it's done, in the garbage it goes. Yeah. So, and I have already seen y'all's comments from the post, and believe it or not, it actually loaded. I'll let him know. I don't know. What's up? Okay. Obviously, we don't want to hear. Oh. When was the last? Oh, goodness, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that you are having to deal with this. Thank you so much. Is there a little thing down there? Am I supposed to do this every live? I don't know. Chat filter. Community moderator. Live chat. Private. Participant mode. Anyone? Hold on, folks. Hold on. Anyone? Subscribers. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm still... There we go. Okay. I did not know. I didn't know. Turned on subscribers only mode. Only channel subscribers of 20 minutes or longer can send messages. Okay, I'm going to have to make a mental note that the next time I do a live is to turn that on. That was my bad. Oh, yesterday was the first time I did that. Don't worry about it. Love taking the comments. Hello. Hello, Stephanie. So, let me finish bagging this up, and then maybe I probably didn't miss any comments that's worth going back and reading. But because I think most of y'all have already deleted them. Okay, so yeah. So I guess what I could have shown y'all too, how much chicken salad did I end up getting? Well, I wonder if I don't know. I think I can. I think I can get the rest of that chicken salad in here. Whew. Yep, I can. And for the most part, it may look messy and everything, but it's pretty easy cleanup. Hi, Becky. Have a blessed day. Okay, yes, I did. No, you don't. I'll report. Don't worry about it. Okay. Allow mineral water. Okay. So this is a quart-sized bag. One full quart-sized bag. A pint-sized jar. So you could say 2 quarts. 2 quarts and a pint is how much I got. 2 quarts and a pint. And that was from really 4 pieces of chicken. So, there you go. There you go. Thanks. Okay. So, I'm gonna take a break. Spend maybe just a few more minutes with y'all, and then I'm probably gonna get back in here and, okay, look y'all, look. Okay, let me turn my camera around. This is my Christmas cactuses. Look at that. Look, they got little buds. They got little buds. They're just short of, and this one really, I asked a lady today that I cleaned for. I told her, I said, this thanks to Fancy. Fancy did this. There's 2, I don't know, where's the other 2? I've got 2 more around here somewhere. What did I do with the other 2? Oh, well, there's the one still sitting outside. But they have their buds. They've got buds. I would like to be close by. I would go over for a sandwich. Well, you would be more than welcome. But anyways, they need to be repotted, but I didn't get around to doing it soon enough. So I asked the lady that I work for, is it too late to repot them? And she says, no, do not touch them till after they bloom. If you want to see blooms, don't touch them. She says, if you try to repot them, you're going to knock the blooms off. Okay, public service announcement. Okay, I had to stop by the gas station today, and they had their calendars on their counter. So if y'all have a little convenience store, mom and pop store, hometown drugstore, like this one right here I got last year. That one right there I got last year from the little drugstore up the road from us. They're nice calendars, and they give it to their patrons, so keep your eye out for free calendar. Last year, with the exception of the one hanging on the... Oliver, no, you do not. Get back out here. Right back out here. Get out. Don't look at me like that. Come here, Oliver. Oliver, out. Out. No, I have to keep him out of the kitchen because yesterday, we had BLTs for lunch. And then I was going to use some of the leftover bacon to put on my my squash last night. Knucklehead came in there and counter surfed again and ate half the bacon. So I have to keep him out of the kitchen. But anyways, this is the view here, y'all. That is our view. Okay. I don't know if anybody knows anything about Alabama, but they say right through there, I don't believe it, but you can see Cheehaw Mountain. I don't believe it. Cheehaw is the highest point in Alabama. I think it's like 26,000 feet. I know that's nothing compared to some of y'all's mountains, but I don't believe it. I don't believe we can see that far because From where I live to Cheehaw National Park, it's about 125 miles from here. So I don't believe that's that. Okay. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Cynthia, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank y'all. Stephanie, thank you. Why can I can't say that I'm lucky, but I can say I'm blessed. God has blessed me beyond measure. Beyond measure. So, got that out of the way. So got that out of the way. Okay, that clock there is reading 1:30, but it's not 1:30, it's 12:30. Okay, the outside clock hadn't been changed. 12:30. So I have to be ready to go by 2:30. And I was thinking on my way here, I'd like to come home and take a nap. But I thought you won't get the chicken salad made if you come home and take a nap. So that's why I went ahead and did the chicken salad. And luckily I found out that I was an hour ahead of myself. Okay, I sound like a rambling, an empty cart right now. So I'm probably going to get off here. And I hope y'all enjoyed the live. And I could just scroll back real fast. Okay, all I see is delete, delete, delete. Bailey Smith said, hey there. Erin, first time joining the stream. Erin, okay. And that was chicken salad, looking delicious. Angela Maria was on here. I don't know if she still is. Stephanie. Oh my gosh. I thought I blocked a lot of these people, and I don't know how they're able to get back on here because I blocked a lot of them last night. So I don't understand that. Oh well. Oh well. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take off. Y'all enjoy the beautiful weather. I hope you're having beautiful weather there too. And where this wind is coming from, I have no idea. My dear friend in England texted me this morning, and she says we're having very, very high winds here in England. She doesn't know where they're coming from either. The air, we know. But anyways. Well, anyways, snowing there. Oh my gosh. Not yet here. We won't see snow till January at the earliest. Super windy here in Arkansas too. Okay. Just got back on. And a FaceTime. I'm Mama Lo. Have a great day, Becky. Okay, well, y'all have a great day too. See y'all. Enjoyed it this time. Now, y'all, listen, y'all. Let me